Hey there, it's Breezy the 7 Plug, and you're plugged into Breezy the 7 Plug, of course. Now, this is another episode of Breezy Views, and I wanted to give my views on black crime. Now, I feel like that's something we don't talk about, and when we do talk about it, we act like it's something new. We act like just marching is going to do something. We act like we're not the problem. We are the problem. Who can solve black on black crime better than the black people? Why are we waiting for the government to do something? Why are we waiting for white people to do something? Why do we only talk about the system being against us, but we don't talk about our own people being against us? And this is nothing new, because if you know about Willie Lynch, he was a black man, and he taught white men how to train their black slaves, okay? That's a problem right there. Also, even before that, you had Africans selling black people to white people. So this is what I call a generational curse, y'all. Our people are cursed. There's something that you need to understand. We messed up way back in the day. Our ancestors messed up. Like I say in my ministry, G Love 34/7, the Bible is talking about black people. So I believe we messed up in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve, they was black people. They was our first ancestors who made that mistake. Now, everybody might not believe that, but let's talk about facts that you will believe. Because if you look at your hood, if you look at your projects, even if you don't live in the projects, go on Google, type up the crime rate, and see if it's white people killing black people. It's not. I'll save you the research if you believe me. But it's not white people killing black people. It's black people killing black people. So before we can talk about the system that's against us, not that we can't talk about it, because there is a system against us, but black people, we need to realize all white people ain't a part of that system. Yes, they may benefit from the system, but all white people not trying to hold black people down. There's a system, and there's some black people in that system. It's just owned by white people, quote unquote. But there's black people. Think about this. Look at your entertainers. Look at the people who they tell you are activists and stuff like that. You don't realize that those people are only chosen because they look like us, okay? They look like us. So they believe, and it's true, if you look at the Willie Lynch theory, black people are gullible. We believe everybody's for us, especially if they look like us. So we just so happy to see a black person winning. We'll run towards everything that they're saying, not knowing that they are owned by a white person who is coming up against us. But is it the white person's fault, or is it the black person's fault for bamboozling their own people? Even in slavery days, there were black people that were chosen to stay in the house and to be the master's right-hand wing man. There was black people whipping other black people just because they was in position. Nothing has changed, y'all. These black people with money are still whipping us because they're using what the white people want to do and putting it right on their people. And they have no remorse for us. So I want you to understand that you need to open your eyes to what's happening in your own community, black people. Our own community. Before the white man is against us, we are against us. We don't trust one another. We don't love one another. If you listen to our music, our rap music, we'll shoot a nigga quick. Who taught us that? Who taught us to shoot a nigga quick? Because I seen a meme that said, give them the guns and they'll do all the work for us. Look at the hood. Think of the word project. We are their experiment. And they're not even doing no more work anymore because all the black people doing the work for them. So we need to wake up and see what's wrong with our community. What I really believe we need to do is start making niggas choose sides. You know, if you black, I need to understand if you over here or if you over there. But do we really want better for ourselves? That's the thing. Do we really want better for ourselves, or are we just like complaining about what's wrong? Because I hear a lot of people saying stuff is wrong, but when it comes to the time to sit at a table and support one another and to help, nobody shows up. So we got to stop complaining about it. Either let's not talk about it no more, or let's actually try to figure out how we can help each other. Because it's been 400 years. This is, Black people arrived on, now mind you, the Indians, they was some type of black, okay? They had, mind you, okay, this word black was given to us too. Way back in the day, we wasn't calling ourselves black. Colors of our skin never mattered. They never mattered. They just want us to focus on that. So let's just not focus on the white man and the black man. You melanin. So let's focus on our culture and our community for a second. It's hard because the hardest person to help, I mean, the person that you get the pushback from is the people that you're trying to help. Because people will tell us it's not us. People tell me it's not us, it's them. They train us to be like this. Okay, well, in school, they trained you to be a certain way, and you've been out of school for so long. Are you still that way? No. You can form your own opinions. You can form your own way of living. So just because it's been happening for this long, like I said, black slaves came here 1619, August of 1619. It's May of 2019. So this almost been going on for 400 years. And you know, longer than that, but we just talking about America. So if back in slavery, black people was being used by the white man against their black people, we got to understand that when you see all these rappers talking about selling dope, it's a reason. When we see all these rapper women talking about selling pussy, it's a reason. You know that jail system is made for us. They took away slavery and they started the jail system. However, they're using us to fill up the jails. Because whether you believe it or not, it's little 16-year-old little boys listening to that music. And they just, all they hear is shoot this, shoot that. And when they walk outside their house, all they see is selling dope. Shoot this, shoot that. That's all they see. So don't tell me that these black people are not having a hand in hurting black people. So the purpose of me making this video, because I'm going to make a series of videos. This is just a freestyle, because Breezy Views is always a freestyle. But I just started my YouTube channel less than 7 days ago. And I'm going to come hitting y'all with some facts. I'm starting off with my thoughts and getting it out there so I can review and actually do my research on more so you can have it right in your face, cold facts. I did my research for myself. Now I'm going to do some research for you, because I don't believe you're going to do it for yourself. But you got to understand, black people, we are a powerful people. We really are. And if we knew that, and we didn't fall victim to just thinking that, oh, just because that person black and they getting money, oh, that's a win for us. No, we losing. We losing. I'm not trying to be a rapper so I can be up. I'm trying to be a rapper because, man, I got big dreams. And everybody got big dreams, right? But my dreams are different, because my dreams are not for self. My dreams are for generational wealth within the spirit and in the physical. So I want to be a rapper because I don't care about money. However, all my dreams are so big. Of course, they need some money, and ain't nobody going to give me nothing. So I would rather be a rapper because it's legal, you know, and I can go do a show and make 80,000, right? So instead of taking that 80,000 and buying a chain, I'm gonna take that 80,000, put it in the bank, go get another 80,000, and that's 160,000. Go buy a property, do another show. Oh, that's another 80,000. Okay, now I'm gonna renovate my property. Okay, now that property has turned into an apartment complex for people who are in the process of leaving Section 8, go to an apartment, and then I'm going to train them how to get housing, how to be homeowners. Boom. So understand, I ain't rapping for nothing. I'm rapping for you. I'm rapping so you can own something. I'm rapping so you can care about owning your house instead of owning that fake jewelry. Even if it's real, it don't mean nothing. I'm trying to do it not just for me and my family, but for my spiritual family. Anybody that support me, even if you don't support me, anybody who need help, I want to help them. But I realize I can't help individual people. I have to help by building my system. And my system is G-Love 34/7. My system is to give love 34/7. Give genuine love 34/7. Teach people what real love is. Okay? So it's a lot of things that I have on my mind. And I'm getting better with the YouTube. I'm trying to get better with the YouTube channels and putting it all together and whatever. But it's a real issue, y'all. And we got to stop pointing the finger at them. Because what they say, when one finger is pointed at somebody else, you got 3 fingers pointing back at yourself. So we need to understand that we are powerful. And if we are way even more powerful if we understand who our creator is, if we understand who the Most High is, who created us in his likeness. If we understand that, then we would know that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So we're not going to sit back and keep talking about Smith & Wesson, how he made these guns towards us. No, we're going to put our defenses up, and we're going to make sure our children don't get eaten up by the system. It's no more time for complaining. It's time for doing, y'all. So if you want to save us, we got to focus on us and stop being scared to say, yeah, our black women are torn down. Yeah, our black men are effed up. And it's time for us to acknowledge our faults so we can say, yeah, we know it's not us, the reason that we like this, but ain't nobody going to help us, y'all. And it's time for us to realize that, and we got to help ourselves. When I say help ourselves, don't just help yourself. Help ourselves. If it's only benefiting you and it's hurting the community or not helping the community, then you only for yourself, you know? I'm not for myself, because if I was for myself, I would just be selling houses. God said, yeah, I want you to know how to sell houses, but I need you for something greater, something bigger. And that's why I'm here. And I know nobody care about me right now because I'm just starting, but I'm not going to let that discourage me from continuing to share my message, because when I die, it'll be important. Or when I'm on TV, then it'll be important. But I won't have to hurry up and make these videos. They already going to be here. So that's how I feel. And like I said, I'm going to make more videos about our black people. It's late. This is my first time making a video at night. I'm a little tired if you don't feel my energy. And this is a topic that I feel like I'm going to get teared down by my own people. Like, I'm trying to help us, and I know it's going to be mostly them who coming up against me. But it's all right, because I know that all of us are understanding of how just saying hateful things to each other is helping the enemy. But we gonna get there. We are a broken people, but we not broke. We're not broken. You know, that didn't make sense. I just said we broken, but we're not broken. We are a battered people. We've been beaten mentally, physically, emotionally, but our spirit will never be broken unless you allow it to. If you give your spirit away, then they can do whatever they want to it. But if you keep your faith, and you know that you are made in the likeness of the Most High and created for greatness, no matter what the world tells you, no matter what your circumstance looks like, you will be the reason that black people go from here back up to here. I'm trying to help save our culture. I'm trying to do it by myself, but at the end of the day, I'm going to need some help. Right now, God told me, he took me away from all of my friends, took me away from all of the dudes, all the parties, all the excitement, and he took me down to let me know, yeah, I let you live that life for a while, but do you realize that life don't mean nothing? Okay, you realize it now. I don't have to force you to believe it. Oh, all right, let me show you some secrets. God been giving me secrets, y'all, and I want to give y'all all the secrets. I want to give y'all all the secrets because I feel like y'all need to know. But just the same way God has all this knowledge, and he can't just give it all to you because you still wouldn't understand. He got to give it to you piece by piece. I believe that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to break it down easy breezy, 1, 2, 3. And we still at 1, darn near at ground zero. but we're gonna get better. So just don't, Black people, before you go out in this world talking about how bad Black people are, the least you can do is be quiet, not entertain that conversation. But also what you could do is bring up the point that we didn't get here on our own. We didn't want to be ratchet. That's all they was showing us. We didn't want to be gangsters. We didn't want to be hoes and bitches. We didn't want to be that. We didn't want to be niggas. We took what we was given and we did what we did with it. We tried to do our own thing with it, but we didn't want to do that. That was forced upon us. So Black people, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt your people. At least try to help us, okay? If you want to talk about the system, don't work with the system against your own people. The least you can do is be quiet. Back in the day, family business didn't leave the house. If you was arguing with your brother, keep that stuff in the house. When you get outside, y'all fight that enemy together. Ain't no divide. That's the problem with us right now. The Willie Lynch theory taught white people, all you gotta do is divide the Black people. Divide them by light skin and dark skin. Divide them by short and tall. Divide them by young and old. Divide them by male and female. Why do you think Black men don't treat Black women good? Why do you think Black women don't treat Black men good? Why do you think dark-skinned people don't like light-skinned people? This Willie Lynch syndrome is deep and it's serious. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Please type, all you got to do is type in Willie Lynch, Willie, space, Lynch. Look it up. Do your research, okay? You owe it to yourself. And then you also owe it to your people. Because it is some people out here trying to teach Black people. And they're not getting no help nowhere else. And if they just stop trying to teach, we would just continue to be dumb. So I'm out here trying to teach y'all something, okay? This is Breezy the 7 Plug. You've been plugged in to Breezy the 7 Plug. God bless you and your families. And keep praying for me, okay? Because I'm always praying for you.